Good evening, sir. My name is Amol Ashok Nazan, and today date is 3rd September 2021. And today's video topic is checked and unchecked exception. So, first of all, what is meant by the exception? So, exception is the abnormal condition or disturb program flow is called as a exception, and handling this exception is called as a exception handling. So mainly exception in occur in a Java program. So various type exception can be occurring. So first one is the uh, checked exception, and second one is the unchecked exception. So uh, checked exception is occurring in the compile time and runtime, and runtime exception is occurs in a uh, unchecked exception is occurs in a runtime exception. So exception is very important in the Java program. So uh, types of the exception. So first one is the check exception. So checked exception is the basically definition of checked exception is the check exception is directly inherit the throwable class, and it is occurs in a runtime exception. So it is called as a checked exception. There are many types of the checked exception. So first of all, IO exception. IO exception means input output exception. Second one is the interpreted exception. Third one is the uh, file not found exception. It is the checked exception type. And second one is the runtime exception or unchecked exception. The definition of the unchecked exception is the it is defined as it is directly inherit the runtime exception. So it is called as a unchecked exception. So unchecked exception is mainly occurs in a runtime program runtime. So it is called as a unchecked exception. So various types of the unchecked exception. So first one is the index out of bound exception, arithmetic exception, and null point exception. So null point exception, or number not found exception. It is the type. It is all types of the unchecked exception. So this unchecked exception is handle the try and catch block. So what is meant by the try block? The try block is used to the return the exception code, and catch block is used to the handle the this exception is use of the try and catch block. And third one is the use block is a finally block. So finally block is always finally block is used to the exception occur or not occur. Final block is always executed. So it is a 3 block. And last one is the finalized block. So finalized block is used to the not use object in store in a garbage collector. So it is main used to the garbage collector. Finalized block is the method. So it is used to the not using object store in a garbage collector. So example of the array out of bound exception. So index out of bound exception. So we have creating the one class. Class name A, and so we are inside the creating the class main method public void static main, and we are creating the array integer A curly bracket and curly bracket 1 2 3 4 5. We have creating the 5 size array declare, and we have and after the sys out the a of 6 element. So it is the denoted by the error. It is denoted by error array out of bound exception. So it is the example of the unchecked exception. So basically unchecked exception is basically exception is occur in a runtime, so not in a compile time. So there are two keywords can be using the handle the exception. So so throw keywords and throw keyword. So throw keyword is the method of signature, and throw keyword is the inside the method. And uh, no, throw keyword is an exception, and throws keyword is declare the exception. So is two keyword are the using the exception. So checked and unchecked exception is the basically two types of the checked and unchecked exception. It is the two types of the exception. So basically exception is handled by the user. So user can be easily handle the exception and using the try and catch block. So one one program is written by the one catch one try block, and written by the multiple catch block. And one try block one try block and one finally block can be written. So these are the types of the checked and unchecked exception. So thank you.